Have you ever seen a bird so white it looks like it's made of snow? Some live among glaciers, others fly over deserts or tropical jungles. Today, you're going to discover 10 of the most stunning white birds on Earth. And the last one on the list is absolutely breathtaking. If you love animal curiosities and want to explore amazing species, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Get ready to be amazed by these incredible birds. 10th place. Lucistic white peacock. Did you ever imagine a peacock could be completely white and still dazzling? This is the Lucistic white peacock, a true vision of nature. Unlike an albino, it doesn't have red eyes or light sensitivity. Its condition is called leucism, which allows it to have dark eyes while sporting pure white feathers. The result: an animal that looks carved from marble. When it fans out its tail, the show is silent, but hypnotic. Hundreds of white feathers form a ghostly fan, like something from a dream. Have you seen anything like it in the animal world? It's hard to beat. In the wild, white peacocks are rare. But in captivity, they're bred for their unique beauty. Their origin traces back to Asia, mainly India and Sri Lanka. Despite their striking color, their behavior is the same as any other peacock. They love to show off their plumage to attract females and live in small groups. During mating season, the male struts with elegance, as if he knows the power of his appearance. Interestingly, white doesn't mean weak. They're just as hardy as their colorful relatives. And their call: still the same, loud and raspy. What's truly curious is this: even without bright colors, they stand out more than any other bird. It's like the absence of color makes their presence even more powerful. Every step they take carries a quiet kind of royalty, a living symbol that beauty often lies in the most unexpected places. 9th place. Snow bunting. Ever imagined a tiny bird that looks like a snowflake in flight? The snow bunting is just that. Small, lightweight, and covered in feathers that sparkle in the cold. It lives in the icy regions of the northern hemisphere, from Canada and Greenland to parts of Siberia. In winter, it blends perfectly into the snow. But in summer, some feathers darken to help it hide from predators. An incredible adaptation to extreme climates. Despite its modest size, this little bird faces freezing temperatures without hesitation. Its body is compact, its feathers thick, and its resistance to cold is remarkable. It feeds mostly on seeds, but also enjoys insects in the warmer months. And how does it find food under the snow? By digging with its beak, like a tiny ice archaeologist. The snow bunting is also a surprising traveler. At the end of winter, it migrates south in search of food, covering huge distances. Imagine a bird that weighs just a few grams braving icy winds and frozen landscapes with fearless determination. And there's more. During mating season, males perform aerial displays to impress females. They fly in circles, sing, and glisten in the sun like floating white stars. It may not be flashy or large, but the snow bunting wins hearts with its contrast between gentleness and resilience. It proves that even in the harshest corners of the planet, nature finds breathtaking ways to inspire. 8th place. Snowy egret. Ever seen a bird that looks like it's walking on water? That's the snowy egret, with cotton white feathers and long black legs. It's one of the most graceful wading birds in the Americas. It lives in wetlands, swamps, lakes, mangroves, and even rice fields. Its name comes from the striking contrast between its light plumage and the dark, vibrant environments it inhabits. Its hunting style is uniquely elegant. The snowy egret stirs the water with its feet to flush out fish and small crustaceans. It's like a silent dance drawn across the surface. During mating season, it displays long, delicate plumes known as egrets. These feathers were once so prized by the fashion industry that the species was nearly hunted to extinction. Today, thanks to wildlife protection laws, they've made a strong comeback. Despite its delicate look, this bird is agile and decisive. Its flight is smooth and stable, neck tucked in, wings gliding with grace. It's impossible to spot one among the reeds and not feel amazed. With calm steps and sharp focus, the snowy egret is the very image of patience and quiet beauty.
If you found this fact surprising, why not give back by subscribing? It helps us keep bringing you amazing animal discoveries. Thanks for your support. Now, let's keep going.
7th place. White-tailed kite. Ever heard of a hawk that looks like it belongs in a slow-motion movie? That's the white-tailed kite, a silent predator with white feathers and blazing red eyes. It's known for its incredible ability to hover midair, like it's defying gravity. With wings stretched out and its tail adjusting for balance, it hovers above fields and savannas, scanning the ground for prey. This bird can be found from the southern United States all the way to Brazil. And while it seems calm, it's a deadly hunter. What's on the menu? Rodents and small reptiles. The contrast of its white body, black wingtips, and piercing stare gives it a truly unforgettable look. It almost feels like it carries an aura of mystery and control. During courtship, male and female kites fly together, performing sky dances in perfect sync. An aerial ballet that shows not only strength, but also deep connection. Interestingly, the white-tailed kite prefers to perch in tall, isolated trees, always on alert. It waits, watches, and only strikes at the perfect moment. A masterclass in patience and strategy. Among birds of prey, few blend beauty, precision, and elegance like this one. It's proof that even predators can be absolutely stunning. 6th place. White tern. Did you know there's a bird that spends most of its life in the air? The white tern is light, fast, and practically lives flying over tropical oceans. Its glowing white feathers, paired with dark eyes and a slender beak, give it an almost ethereal look. It's found on remote islands in the Pacific and Indian Oceans. And here's a fact that surprises just about everyone. The tern can go months without landing. It sleeps while gliding, eats midair, and only touches down to reproduce. Its diet is made up of small fish and squid, which it catches with pinpoint dives. And though it looks delicate, it's incredibly tough, built to withstand blazing sun, salty winds, and long journeys. During mating season, the male offers a fish to the female as a gift. If she accepts, the two stay together and raise their chick as a team. Their nest. It's often just a single egg laid on bare rock or sand, in remote and protected spots. Watching a white tern glide across the sky with its long, thin wings is mesmerizing. It's the symbol of freedom over the open sea, always in motion, always graceful. 5th place. Red-vented cockatu. It looks like a living sculpture, pure white feathers with one surprise detail. A vibrant splash of red on its belly, almost hidden. The red-vented cockatoo, native to Australia, is one of the most charismatic members of the cockatoo family. It lives in dry forests and wooded areas, usually in pairs or small flocks. What's most charming is its playful nature. It loves to move branches, explore objects, and even mimic sounds. This bird is intelligent, curious, and highly expressive. Its upright crest gives it a look that's both comical and adorable. And when something surprises it, the crest pops up like a tiny fan. You'll often catch it dancing or interacting with other birds in theatrical ways. Despite its beauty and personality, this cockatoo is under threat. Habitat loss and illegal wildlife trade are putting pressure on its population. Thankfully, it's now protected by conservation programs across Australia. That hidden red beneath the snow-white feathers makes it a rare jewel among birds. Like nature left behind a secret touch, only noticed by those who truly look. 4th place. Sanderling. Can you picture a white bird crossing the Arctic skies in search of tropical beaches? That's the Sanderling, a true high-altitude traveler. It's just over 6 inches long, yet it makes one of the most incredible migrations on Earth. It's born in the frozen Arctic, where summers are brief and intense. There, it nests among moss and rocks and raises its chicks. But when the cold returns, it flies thousands of miles south, all the way to Patagonia. It's almost unbelievable that such a tiny bird covers such vast distances. Along the way, it faces strong winds, storms, and food shortages. But its migration instinct is stronger than any obstacle, a living compass in motion. Its feathers are mostly white, with subtle gray markings that help it blend into both snowy and sandy landscapes. Like all good shorebirds, it scurries along beaches, searching for tiny invertebrates in the tide. The Sanderling is also a conservation symbol. Its population is declining due to habitat loss and climate change. Today, scientists across the globe track it as a key indicator of environmental health. It may look unassuming at first, but its epic migration is nothing short of heroic. A small bird carrying the story of two extremes of the Earth on its wings. Third place. Ivory Gull. White as ice, silent and rare, the ivory gull looks like it was born from a polar dream. It lives in the far Arctic, among icebergs and frozen seas, where few species can survive. This bird is a cold weather specialist. Its entire body, wings, tail, everything, is snow white. Only its dark eyes and short beak break the monochrome. Unlike typical gulls, it doesn't live near tropical beaches or busy harbors. The ivory gull follows polar bears and seals, feeding on the remains left behind by these apex predators. Yes, it's a scavenger, but that doesn't make it any less fascinating. On the contrary, its resilience is remarkable, thriving in temperatures as low as -40 degrees Celsius. Occasionally, during migration, it shows up in places like Canada or Northern Europe. But it's a rare sighting, a dream come true for birdwatchers. Sadly, it's a threatened species. Its icy habitat is melting fast due to climate change. Every year, its world becomes more unstable and unpredictable. But as long as there's ice in the north, the ivory gull will continue ruling over the silent white of the Arctic. A solitary guardian of the cold, beautiful, mysterious, and fading too fast. Second place. Red-tailed tropic bird. Imagine a white, elegant bird soaring across the sky, with two long red ribbons trailing behind it in the wind. That's the mesmerizing image of the red-tailed tropic bird, one of the most exotic birds on the planet. Its plumage is almost entirely white, smooth and glowing, as if it reflects the light of the tropical beaches it calls home. But what truly captures attention are its tail feathers, two long, bright red streamers that stretch far beyond its body and dance with every movement. This flying wonder lives mostly on remote tropical islands in the Indian and Pacific Oceans. There, on cliffs and rocky ledges, it nests in crevices safe from predators. The tropic bird's flight is a show all by itself. Light, fast, and full of smooth curves, it seems to float effortlessly over the waves. During mating season, the male puts on aerial displays, circling high with pride, letting his red streamers ripple like banners in the sky. Delicate as it may seem, it's a skilled hunter. It dives into the sea to catch fish and squid, using its sharp beak and excellent vision. And though it's a seabird, it rarely rests on water, preferring to stay dry and pristine. Its long tail might seem like a luxury, but that's exactly what makes it unforgettable. In flight, the twin red feathers trace lines in the sky like brushstrokes on a blue canvas. Seeing one in the wild is a rare privilege. And when it flies by, you have to stop and watch. It's nature showing off its finest art. First place. Snowy owl. No white bird leaves a stronger first impression than the snowy owl. It doesn't just look like a living sculpture. It commands frozen landscapes with a hypnotic presence. It's impossible to see one and not feel a chill, not just from the cold, but from the awe it inspires. Its thick, soft white feathers cover even its legs, like it's wearing a full winter coat designed by nature itself. And it needs it. The snowy owl lives in some of the coldest places on Earth, including the Arctic regions of Canada, Alaska, Russia, and Greenland. There, it faces cutting winds and temperatures below -40 degrees Celsius with calm, unshaken confidence. Unlike most owls, the snowy owl hunts during the day. Yes, it's diurnal. With razor-sharp vision, it can detect prey even under a layer of snow. And when it silently dives onto a lemming or Arctic hare, there's no escape. But what truly stuns is its gaze. Two piercing yellow eyes, surrounded by dense white feathers, seem to look straight into your soul. It's as if it can see things beyond the visible. During breeding season, males perform elegant flight displays, gliding and swooping softly. If the female accepts, he offers her food as a gift, and together they nest on the frozen ground. The chicks are born covered in fluffy gray down and slowly grow into the dazzling white of their parents. And here's a fun fact. In the Harry Potter series, Hedwig, Harry's beloved owl, was modeled after the snowy owl. That magical detail captivated fans and helped raise awareness of this species worldwide. Combining beauty, strength, silence, and intelligence, there's no better candidate for the top spot. The snowy owl is the undisputed ruler of the frozen north, the most stunning white bird on Earth. These hybrid cats are absolutely wild, right? But what if strength, loyalty, and hunting instincts came in the form of a dog? Click the video on your screen now to meet the world's most powerful hunting dogs.